Hello gang, welcome back to another video. Today I'm bringing you something a little bit different. I actually got my new controller sent to me yesterday by AIM Controllers, who is one of my partners if you didn't know already. And I wanted to show it to you because it's got some pretty cool new features, and just to give you a controller update because it's been a little while since I last posted a video in terms of about what controller I'm currently using. As you can see behind me up here, I've got a lot of controllers up there. It looks like 6, but there's actually about 12 that are up there behind me. And we've gone through loads. I've explained the story before in terms of how I ended up with AIM, but I'll very briefly run through it with you. I wasn't partnered with any particular controller company back in Blackout. I was originally looking at getting partnered with Scuff, which I think is the most known brand, I would say, in the controller space, based on a large amount of advertising and good marketing by them, in fairness. But I paid full price for a Scuff when I was on Blackout. I'd massively advertised it on my stream and stuff because I was trying to get like a partnership with them. I was like bigging them up, like I finally bought a Scuff like type thing, come and watch me open it like type thing. And I had like, I don't know, at the time it was quite big. I was quite big on YouTube. I had like 1,500 to 2,000 people watching my stream at the time when I was opening it. And to cut a long story short, it arrived a week late in the first place, which pissed me off. And I opened it up and it was broken. It didn't work. So it didn't go very well for me with Scuff. I was really disappointed because I paid quite a lot of money for it, and they didn't say that they would do anything. So I phoned them up live on stream, right? I had like 1,700, yeah, let's just say for argument's sake 1,750 roughly watching my stream, and whilst I was on the phone to him, right, and I phoned them up, I was like, it's just not like, I'm actually streaming this now, it doesn't look good, like type thing. And I was just trying to get my money back, and they were like, oh, it's fine, well, you'll have to send it back to us, and we'll get it fixed for you, it will cost this. And I'm like, what? Hell no, take it back, give me my money back. I am never partnering up with you, like type thing. Not that they ever would really care. I'm a very small fish. It wasn't like an ego thing. It was just like, what, I could never sit here. Like, I'd heard quite a lot of bad things about them, and obviously hear only good stuff from partners with them because they get sent like 10 a fucking year. They're always breaking. So that kind of cut my ties of, well, no tie, I didn't have any ties, but like that cut any potential deal that I was ever going to have with them, because I was like, no, I can't really push that. But as it so happened, I actually had AIM controllers sat in that stream watching. I didn't know, but they were sat watching that stream, and they slid into my DMs and told me that they were going to send me two controllers, just to try. No, if I liked it, they said we'll look at partnering up. He said we'll give it a month, we'll send you a couple of controllers, let us know what you think, type thing. And they said we're more than confident in our product, so confident that they've got lifetime warranties, which they still do to this day. But that's how I ended up being with them. I loved it. There was way more customizable features, and that is kind of why I wanted to make this video, to show you a new one that they've brought out today. So what I wanted to do first of all was show you the controller that I was using, because it's going to be a lot easier for me to explain the differences in terms of features. So this is the controller that I was using. Now, I went with in fact, this one was actually sent to me by them as a test pilot, so I didn't actually customize this at all. It was sent to me like this, but I loved it. It sounds really like dumb because it's just plain black, but it was so minimal and clean that I really liked it. And it had the new Back Pro feature, which actually comes as standard on every controller now. So the Back Pro is, you get this grip, so this helps you hold the controller, keeps any sweat that you've got in your sweaty ass palms, much like me, keeps it locked in. And then there is normally 4 paddles, so it comes with 4 paddles, but I take 2 off. I didn't really fancy putting them back on, but for argument's sake, I'm not actually putting them on here, but it would go here, just so you know. It would connect in. You get 2 smaller paddles here, which is what these two, so there's dots here. That's where the other 2 paddles would sit. I don't like playing with 4 paddles personally. I think it's a little bit too much muscle memory change, so I've always stuck with 2. So I take the top 2 off and use the bottom 2. And then if you can see these little togs here. So these are for the bumpers and the triggers. So these little things here, they move to the side. That is for digital triggers and digital bumpers, but these are tensioners. So what this means is that, so these two now are really loose. You see how they're really loose? That's for if you're doing like racing games or something and you need to hold like R2 all the way down in order for you to accelerate, for example. Or if you're on COD, how I play with it is, so that's me now fully pressing it. So I've tightened it completely. So it doesn't go all the way down, it's just like a trigger stop, which makes it like a mouse click. I don't know if you can hear this. They're now like mouse clicks. So it's got digital bumpers and digital triggers on the top. To allow you to kind of, what that will help with, especially on COD, so I only use it really tight, so then every time I click my trigger, it's instant. It's an instant response. Whereas if you're on a racing game, the racing games don't tend to like having a trigger stop in it. It might only accelerate to like 60 miles an hour instead of 100, like type thing. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's my old controller. What I wanted to explain to you was my new controller. So it looks very similar because I spec'd it this way because I liked the minimal black. This is my new controller. And you might think, Sim, that looks exactly the same. Except one, it's on. So it's got the thumbsticks. These thumbsticks change colour. So these are LED thumbsticks if you spec your own. These are the LED ones. They change colour. The light's hitting them a little bit weird, so you can't really see this one very well. But you can see it's changing colour. It does look better than that in person. I think my light is shining on it a little bit too much. But yeah, it completely changes colour underneath. I've got my gamer tag written on the side. And I've got my logo up the top. As you can see, my logo over there in the corner. It's exactly the same. And you can put your own logo or image. It's called logo. It doesn't have to be a logo. You could put your own image on it. And you can do text as well. You could put another one on this side if you wanted to as well. But I spec'd it like this. I think it came out really clean. You can do other things in terms of customization. And there's a lot that you can do with the customization on AIM that you can't with a lot of other people. And then again, it's got the AimBat Pro, and I've taken the two paddles off. As I said, this whole section comes as standard now. And then again, I've got my digital bumpers for the mouse clicks, and that's the top ones and the bottom ones. So I've got these two both as digital, so they're both as mouse clicks. I personally shoot with R1, not R2, just because it's a shorter trigger time. It just feels more comfortable. So I shoot with it like that. But the main difference in terms of customization, although this one looks particularly plain, if I wanted to, it doesn't have to be plain, because it's got snap panels. So I've actually just taken this shell off of here. I don't know if you can see here. These are magnets. So a new customizable feature from AIM is that you've got snap panels. So you can actually change. So if I wanted to, I could just clip this one on. So it ain't plain anymore. You could do that with all of them. You could take off that. I've got a touchpad here. I've got one of the Joker theme ones. You could change the touchpad, so no longer does it have my logo. I could change that and put this one on. I've got another one here. I could put the shell of these on one side. You can do whatever you want with it, and you can buy the shells. They're in the snap sides on there. You can customize them however you want. So if you've got a look on your controller and then you think, I could change it up, you can buy different parts and components and the snap panels, and they instantly snap on and off. Like, I've already changed it back. This isn't edited. This is literally just one thing. Like, they're completely magnetic. All the panels are magnetic. Look, I'll take this one off. That's the touchpad. They come straight off, and you can just put them straight back on. You just clip straight back in on the magnets. I've actually missed that one a little bit. There we go. And you hear the click. It's back on. It snaps. Snaps straight back on. Then you can change the thumbsticks as well. Mine got delivered with the concave ones, and I wanted to change it to one was a different color. But you can just change the thumbsticks in and out take them off. There's loads of different sizes of thumbsticks to whatever you prefer, different colors. You can do whatever you want. AIM are literally the goats of customization. Don't let anybody tell you any different. AIM are literally the goats. They're so much more comfortable. The actual paddle positions are like bang on where you would hold it. I like having my middle fingers above where the other two paddles would be. I sit them there and keep my index fingers here, and I just sit with it. Look at it. It's fucking fresh. It's minimal. It's clean. And there's so many more, like, way more wacky designs. Mine looks quite, like, sedate. But I've literally had controllers from them where literally the entire controller has, like, lightning bolts on it. And they're all LEDs and they all light up. You can do... There's so much you can do with it. I encourage you to take a look at the website. Shout out AIM for reaching out to me in the first place. But yeah, they're doing big things in the controller space in terms of customization. Not only that, the controllers are amazing. I had... Well, I mean, this... Where is it? Yeah. I had this one since the very start of Al Mazrah. And I'll be completely blunt. I've had one issue with that controller. One. And it was a slight bit of stick drift that I literally just got. I just got sent this controller. And I had a very slight bit of stick drift. The tiniest little bit. And I upped the dead zone and it went away anyway. It was minimal. And you need to bear in mind that I had that controller since the very start of Warzone 2. And I play an ungodly amount of hours. People have been pulling me up on Warzone 1, like as they're like leaving Warzone 1 video, saying how I have the most playtime on their friends list. I had 180 days played on Warzone 1. I've played a lot of COD on this. I do like 10 to maybe, I don't know, sometimes 10 to like 14 hours a day playing Warzone 2, and that's a lot to batter a controller. And it's only just got the tiniest bit of stick drift, and I upped the dead zone and it went away. Like it's really not even an issue. So nothing's really wrong with it. And if I wasn't getting, like, I am partnered, so I get sent them. If I wasn't, I would just, if I was really that bothered by it, it's not an issue because I just up the dead zone a tiny bit and it's fine. But if it was an issue to me, I would literally just send it to them because it's got lifetime warranty. You put it back in its box that it comes in, send it to them, and they'll fix it for you with the issues. So I think stick drift per se, I don't know if that particular issue is covered on warranty, because I think it's like you get the first 3 months of it's on warranty or something. But for the majority of things, it's literally lifetime warranty. You can check that out on your website. If you did look into the AIM website, I'll put their links for both. There's an EU website and a US website if you wanted to look at them yourself. If you did look at it at checkout, if you use my discount code, which is code SMSY, you'll get yourself a nice healthy discount as well as helping me out. But honestly, man, fuck Scuff, fuck Battle Beaver. The rest of them are just meh. I much preferred AIM from the off. The way they run their company is so much nicer. The controllers look insane and they play a lot better. Hopefully you enjoyed this style of video for something a little bit different, showing you my my current setup on my controller. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.